Good afternoon and welcome to our continuing coverage of the 2017 Dixie Youth Baseball AAA Minor B Division State Tournament. Today it's Blountstown and Desoto County here on JockJive.com. I'm Mike Rideout. I'll handle the play-by-play of today's game. I'll run through the starting lineups again. I know that speaker tough to hear. Are we doing that? No. Thought we were doing national anthem, but no national anthem. I know that speaker's tough to hear. It's down on the field, actually on the light pole on the third base side. So we will run through the starting lineups for both teams. The visitor in this game, Blountstown, has to win. They have a loss, or they'll be facing elimination. DeSoto County, the only unbeaten team, so they could afford a loss. Of course, if they win, and then it would force Franklin County, which won earlier today against Fort Meade, to beat them twice for the title. Franklin County a winner over Fort Meade 16-3-5. So Fort Meade has been eliminated. We're down to the final three teams: DeSoto County, Blountstown, and Franklin County. More on that a little bit later, but let's get ready for this one. Blountstown, the visitors. Jeremy Whitworth is the manager, assisted by Travis Smith, Matt Jones, and Steve Williams. Leading off will be the catcher, number 34, Creed Whitworth. Batting second, the pitcher, number 25, Isaiah Perkins. Batting third in center field, number 4, Brahim Washington. The shortstop, number 6, Jackson Williams, bats fourth. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 5, Tyler Jones. Batting sixth in left field, number 1, Cadence Hires. Batting seventh, number 2, Aiden Lane. Batting eighth at third base, number 10, Corbin Cook. Batting ninth, number 7, Dan McDougald. Batting 10th, the second baseman, number 3, Cole Watson. Batting 11th, the right fielder, number 24, Boosie Ingram. And batting 12th, number 33, Alex Dunlap. For the home team, the DeSoto County Bulldogs. Their manager, Matt Evans, assisted by Brian White and Wes Rowe. Leading off will be the shortstop, number 16, Dalton Hill. Batting second and pitching, number 2, Matthew Mason. Batting third in left field, number 23, Abel Nedley. Batting fourth and catching, number 12, Colson Lochran. Batting fifth at second base, 00, Dalen White. Batting sixth at third base, number 15, Evan Rowe. Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 7, Parker Evans. Batting eighth in right field, number 9, Jet Kellogg. Batting ninth in center field, number 10, Gavin Pelham. Batting 10th, number 5, Lincoln Phillips. Batting 11th, number 1, Kanayan Crumity. And batting 12th, number 3, Carlos Morales. We're ready for baseball. We'll play 6 innings to determine who moves on here in this B Division State Tournament. The first pitch of the ball game is in there for strike 1 from Matthew Mason to Creed Whitworth. Mason, a right-hander, and his 0-1 pitch in there. Boy, he blew it by Whitworth. A swing and a miss for strike 2. Nothing into the count. Setting the defense for DeSoto County, Colson Lochran completes the batter. He's behind the plate catching. The 0-2 pitch from Mason and swung on and fouled back. In the infield left to right, it's Evan Rowe at third base, Dalton Hill at shortstop, Dalen White at second, Parker Evans at first. In the outfield left to right, Abel Nedley in left, Gavin Pelham in center, Jet Kellogg over in right. The 0-2 pitch from Mason is swung on and missed for strike 3. That fastball had some movement on it. 1 out, top of the first for Isaiah Perkins, the pitcher. Righty versus lefty matchup, and the first pitch is bunted in front of home plate, picked up by the pitcher, but the throw to first not in time. It gets by the first baseman. That's going to send the runner to second. The throw, the tag, not in time. Now let's see. How about an infield hit and then an error to get the runner over to second base. 1 out. Runner in scoring position for center fielder Brahim Washington. Folks, you can participate during the broadcast by sending in shout-outs and best wishes. This is bunted foul for strike 1. Send them in via text message, 352 area code 258-8450, 352-258-8450. This shout-out says, let's go number 15, Evan Rowe and DeSoto Dogs from Wildcat Country. Ground ball, right side, right field, base hit. Runner rounding third, but will hold, and a good throw from Jet Kellogg out in right field. But runners are on the corners. Blountstown threatening here in the top of the first inning. Sends up the cleanup hitter, shortstop Jackson Williams. Jackson Williams. Jackson Williams batting from the right side. First pitch inside for ball 1. Taking a look at how both these teams got to this point. For Blountstown, they've had to fight their way through the loser's bracket. Well, actually just one game. They started out in the winner's bracket. A wild pitch. Runner thought about coming home. The other runner was on his way to third, but both will hold at their respective bases as the runner is actually at second base for Blountstown now. Washington. Runners at second and third with 1 out for Jackson Williams, who's ahead in the count. 2 balls and no strikes. Make that 2-1 as he swings and misses. 2-1 the count. But Blountstown opened up the tournament with a 15-1 win in 4 innings against Cottondale, but lost to Franklin County 9-2. That dropped them into the loser's bracket where they bounced back and beat Liberty County 13-11. Popped up right side, but hooking foul and now out of play. So a 13-11 win. They hold on for the victory yesterday to face a DeSoto County team that hasn't lost. 3-0 in the tournament. DeSoto County opened up with an 18-6 win against Liberty County in 5, followed by a 12-9 win against Fort Meade on Sunday night. And they defeated Franklin County last night 5-1 in the winner's bracket. 2-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled off. Runners at second and third for Blountstown in the top of the first with 1 out. And a 2-2 count on the batter. Another shout out. Good luck, number 15, Evan Rowe and DeSoto from Glenn, Raina, and Tyler from Zolfo Springs, Florida. There's ball 3, and the count is now full. Once again, if you want to send a shout out, send it via text message, 352 area code 258-8450. The 3-2 pitch outside, ball 4, and the bases are loaded. Jackson Williams now on at first, and Tyler Jones to the plate. Jones will bat from the left side against the right-hander. Jones has batted third in the lineup in this tournament, batting 5th in this game. This one hit, low line drive. It bounces in the glove of the third baseman, who throws it home in time. Evan Rowe, nice recovery there. 5-2 fielder's choice. Perkins is out at the plate for the second out of the inning. Tyler Jones at first on the fielder's choice. That sends up Cadence Hires. Hires has also kind of moved around in the lineup. Batted fourth against Cottondale. A pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. Bases loaded for Blountstown. 2 outs here in the top of the first. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Matthew Mason looking for bookend strikeouts. He struck out the leadoff hitter, Creed Whitworth. The 0-2 pitch with 2 outs. Fouled back. Meanwhile, in the AAA traditional bracket, that state tournament, they are down to the final 3 there as well. Spring Hill American, Mariana, and South Sumter. This pitch, line down the left field line, just foul. Well, that plates 2 runs if it stays fair, but just a foul ball. And the count remains no balls and 2 strikes. Spring Hill American in that traditional state tournament, undefeated. Must-win game for Mariana. South Sumter won earlier today against Holmes County, 11-1 and 4. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Mason blows it by. Hires out on strikes, and the inning is over. Blountstown threatens but fails to score. We head to the bottom of the first. It's Blountstown 0, DeSoto County coming to the plate right after this timeout here on JockJive.com.
What makes Dixie Youth Baseball different? Well, one good rule is required participation. During the local season, every player on every team is required to play in every game. And all tournament players are required to bat at least once in every game. It's not a perfect rule, but it's much more than most youth baseball organizations do, and it allows each baseball player to be an active participant. Just being a part of each win or loss means so much to the child. They just want to belong, and Dixie Youth Baseball sees to it that they do by making this a regular rule. We think this is a step in the right direction, the child's direction.
Hey, business owners, looking for a way to reach and rock your potential customer base into checking out your products and services? Then you need to advertise on JockJive.com. We broadcast hundreds of sporting events annually all over the country. Football, baseball, basketball, softball, it's all right here. Whether live or archived, it's on JockJive. Reach the masses. Call 334-488-1385 or email info@JockJive.com.
Here in the bottom of the first, Isaiah Perkins, the left-hander, on the mound for Blountstown. Creed Whitworth, the catcher. Dalton Hill to lead it off for DeSoto County. Setting the rest of the defense for Blountstown. In the infield, left to right, Corbin Cook at third base, Jackson Williams at short, Cole Watson at second, Tyler Jones is at first. In the outfield, left to right, it's Cadence Hires, Raheem Washington, and Boosie Ingram. Don't forget to like Jock Jive on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel. When you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you get an email notification letting you know when the broadcast is about to begin. We're trying to reach 10,000 Facebook likes and 1,000 Twitter followers this summer. We need your help to get there. And when you like us on Facebook, we keep you updated on scores, schedules, game status, and so much more. First pitch to Dalton Hill, taken for ball 1. Hill, the starting shortstop for the Bulldogs. Blountstown in the white and red. DeSoto County in the blue and gray and white. One ball, one strike. And the 1-1 pitch. That one is hit in the air to left center field, and that ball is up against the fence. Hill going to cruise into second with a lead-off double. DeSoto County with a runner in scoring position to begin their half of the first. That sends up the pitcher, Matthew Mason. First pitch from Perkins. Strike on the outside corner. Good pitch. 0-1. Against Liberty County, Mason had a couple of hits, drove in 3. Also a couple of hits against Fort Meade with an RBI. This pitch on the inside part of the plate, inside corner, called strike. Next pitch from Perkins. Outside for a ball. Evens the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the first inning, no score. The pitch from Perkins. Outside, ball 3, full count. It's our last game of the day on all fields. Only a couple of games today. Actually, they had 3 in the Ozone today. Next pitch is popped up. This will stay in the infield. The shortstop over near the bag drops the ball. Williams had it hit his glove, but he couldn't hold on. That'll be an error. And there's runners at first and second with nobody out. Here's Abel Nedley with runners at first and second. Starting left fielder. He shows bunt. Pulls the bat back and takes it outside for ball 1. Nedley drove in 2 with a double against Liberty County. Finished 2 for 3 in that game with a couple of runs scored. The 1-0 pitch. Bunted foul, first base side. Anthony Crum broadcast the game last night, DeSoto County and Franklin County, as this one's bunted up in the air, foul, first base side. 2 strikes for Nedley, and a 1-2 count. Hill at second, Mason at first. A 1-2 pitch, fouls it back. Hill started with a double. Mason reached on an error. DeSoto County with 35 runs in 3 games. Next pitch fouled back again. Blountstown with 30 runs in 3 games. Both teams have the potential to put up double-digit runs. A swing and a miss. Good pitch from Perkins. Change up and Nedley out on strikes. 1 away. That sends up the catcher, Colson Loughran. Lefty-righty matchup. The first pitch from Perkins. Taken outside, ball 1. Bottom of the first, no score. DeSoto County with 2 on and 1 out. The 1-0 pitch. That one lined to left and caught. It went right to Hires. Now the throw in goes to second. The runner's heading to third. So tagging on the play was Dalton Hill. And there's your second out of the inning. Two outs for second baseman Dalen White, 0-0. Spring Hill American with a 1-0 lead in the traditional state tournament. They are undefeated. Meanwhile, DeSoto County undefeated, looking to take a 1-0 lead here in this one. Both games in the first. Actually, they just now moved to the second. We're an out away from moving to the second. Perkins from the stretch with 2 on. Delivers a strike. Runner going to go to second. He'll get there without a throw. Stolen base for Mason. So both runners now in scoring position for the number 5 hitter in the order. White grounds it into right center for a base hit. 1 run will score. They're waving home run number 2. The throw to the plate won't be made. And Desoto County with an early 2-0 lead. A 2-out single for White. Well, the error was big. If you make that catch, Desoto County doesn't score here in the first. A costly error that helped open the door. Evan Rowe, the batter. And the first pitch is fouled off for strike 1. Once again, our shout-out number, 352 area code 258-8450, 352-258-8450. Next pitch evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Sun is out. Been a nice day here in Mariana. 81 degrees currently. That's up high for a ball, 2-1. Looks like we're in pretty good shape weather-wise for now. At least through most of tomorrow. Whitworth sets up outside. The 2-1 pitch is outside, ball 3. 3-1 the count. Franklin County awaits perhaps the winner. If it's DeSoto County, they would have to beat them twice to win the state tournament. There's ball 4. The throw goes into center field. So a walk and then an error by the catcher. The runner's coming home. Now the other runner going to second. Everybody's safe. So the error leads to another run for DeSoto County. Couple of big errors in the inning. Parker Evans will come to the plate. Starting first baseman will bat with a runner at second and 2 outs. 3 runs across the plate here in the bottom of the first for the Bulldogs. First pitch, that one is hit in the air right side, but hooking foul and out of play. 0-1 the count. A 1 delivery from Perkins. That's outside off the glove of the catcher. That'll be a pass ball. The runner will go to third. DeSoto County looking for a 4th run here in the first inning. Next pitch from Perkins. Outside, good stop this time by Whitworth. Next pitch from Isaiah Perkins is up high for a ball. And the count now 3-1. Perkins has walked 1, struck out 1. He's given up 2 hits, but also 2 big errors in the inning. Next pitch, bouncing ball right back to the mound. Perkins gloves it, throws to first in time. 1-3 put out, and the inning is over. But DeSoto County takes advantage of a couple of errors. They score 3 runs. Dalen White had a big 2 RBI single. And as we head to the second, it's DeSoto County 3, Blountstown nothing here on JockJive.com.
Are you a friend of JockJive on Facebook? Do you follow us on Twitter? Have you subscribed to our YouTube channel? If you aren't, don't, and haven't, please do. We are growing exponentially and want you to keep up with us. Plus, we want to stay in touch with you. So go to the homepage of JockJive.com to like us, follow us, and subscribe on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. We'll jock and roll together.
Are you aware of the scholarship program available to participants in Dixie Youth Baseball? Hundreds of men and women have won scholarships and used them to help pay for their education after graduating from high school. 70 $2,000 scholarships were given away this year. To apply for a scholarship, you must be a senior in high school, complete the application, and mail it by March 1st to be considered for one of these awards. If you played Dixie Youth Baseball in past years and you will be a senior in high school next year, we encourage you to think about this opportunity. Many are glad they did.
Mike right up back here in Marianna as we head to the top of the second inning. 3-0. DeSoto County out on top. Blountstown will send up batters 7, 8, and 9 against Matthew Mason. Again, if DeSoto County wins, Franklin County would have to win twice tomorrow to force the if necessary game. Now, if after this game there are 3 teams with 1 loss each, they will draw for the Game 15 bye. Game time tomorrow, 11 a.m. And then the second game, a minimum of 1 hour's rest is what we've been told by the Dixie Youth officials. Aiden Lane leading it off for Blountstown. First pitch is a ball. The 1-0 delivery. That's inside for ball 2, 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. That one misses for ball 3, 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. And the 3-0 pitch. In there for a called strike, 3-1. Mason got him to chase one, foul tip, 3-2. It's tailed away from the hitter. Matthew Mason looking for his 3rd strikeout of the game. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 away. Back-to-back Ks going back to last inning for Mason. 1 out for Corbin Cook, the 3rd baseman. First pitch in there for strike 1. Blountstown had opportunities in the first, but couldn't play to run. Swing and a miss. Good pitch. Low and away. 0-2. Bouncing ball over to the shortstop. Hills throw across in time. 6-3. Put out quickly. 2 gone. That'll send up Dan McDougald. First pitch low and outside for ball 1. Number 9 hitter in the order. Still 1-0 in the AAA traditional. Spring Hill American leading Marianna. South Sumter a winner earlier today. South Sumter lost to Spring Hill American yesterday 7-3 to drop into the losers bracket. Also over in the Ozone State Tournament, Mariana eliminated DeSoto County 12-2 today. Sebring eliminated Spring Hill American 12-2 and 5. Franklin County and Graceville currently underway in a winner's bracket game. They have a couple extra teams in that one. That tournament won't conclude until Thursday. We wrap things up in AAA on Wednesday. The 2-out pitch is fouled back. Count evens at a ball and a strike on McDougal. Next pitch from Mason. A little bit high for a ball. Two and one the count with 2 outs. Base is empty. Swing and a foul ball, first base side for strike 2, 2-2. Game time 11 a.m. for AAA, B Division, and traditional, but not till 4 o'clock for the Ozone. That pitch inside for a ball. Full count. Three-two pitch. Popped up left side. The third baseman is there. Evan Rowe will make the catch. And it's a 1-2-3 inning in the second. We head to the bottom of the second. DeSoto County leads it 3-0. You're watching live coverage from Mariana right here on JockJive.com.
Dixie Youth Baseball is dedicated to building the youth within our community to become responsible citizens tomorrow. The real goal of the program is to teach fair play, honesty, and love of God and country. Those who play Dixie Youth Baseball are generally better for life as a result of the lessons they learn in how to meet and accept as members of a team and in the game of competition. Help us in the Dixie Youth program by offering your services as an adult volunteer. Lend a hand to our youth. There's no greater calling.
JockJive.com. We are literally taking the world by storm. Last year, more than 3,000 cities worldwide turned into our coverage of football, baseball, softball, basketball, volleyball. From T-ball to the NCAA Division I athletics, JockJive crews have traveled this nation to provide you the finest in sports coverage. So the next time you need the spotlight clearing on your sports venture, think JockJive.com. Maybe not the only internet sports channel, but the best one.
Defensive changes for Blountstown. Now in left field, number 2, Aiden Lane. And Alex Dunlap has gone to right. It may come as a surprise to you how affordable it is to have JockJive Sports provide coverage of your sporting event or sports team with quality streaming, offering a national platform to show off your school or sport. We produce everything from youth sports to NCAA Division I, literally from every part of this country. Large productions or small, tiny venues or huge. We can and have done them all. To put JockJive Sports to work for you, email info@jockjive.com. Jet Kellogg will lead it off for DeSoto County, 8, 9, and 10 against Isaiah Perkins. Perkins, the lefty, delivers in for a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss at the next pitch. And Kellogg behind in the count, 0-2. 3-0, DeSoto County leads it, batting in the bottom of the second inning. There's a ball to make it 1-2. After today's game is over, you can watch the action again and again on JockJive.com. Go to the same spot you watch the live coverage and watch the archives, or if you want a DVD copy of any game during the state tournaments, email info@jockjive.com and we'll get the process started. DVDs are $10 per game plus shipping and handling. That's info@jockjive.com. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Kellogg. Perkins looking for his second strikeout. It's outside for a ball. He's also walked 1. Full count. And a call, strike 3. Kellogg out on strikes. 1 away. Sends up Gavin Pelham, center fielder. Swing and a miss. 0-1 the count. Bulldogs with 3 runs in the first inning. Dalton Hill led off with a double to left center. And then an error by the shortstop on a pop-up by Matthew Mason near the second base bag opened the door. The next 2 batters were retired as that fouled off at home plate, and then Dalen White singled in 2 runs. So you make that catch at short, you get out of the inning without giving up a run. Instead, another error on the catcher. Total 3-run score in that first inning. 0-2 pitch fouled off first base side. Perkins looking for back-to-back strikeouts. Bottom of the second, game scheduled for 6. The 0-2 pitch. That one hit over to second. Watson is there. On to first. 2 away. Two gone for Lincoln Phillips, number 10 batter in the lineup. We bat 1 through 12, and then after all 12 batters have come to the plate, we go back to a 9-man rotation. The pitch from Perkins. Swing and a miss. Good pitch. Strike 1. Perkins with a changeup there. A 1 pitch inside for a ball. And the count now 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Base is empty for the Bulldogs. DeSoto County up 3. That one a little bit low and inside for ball 2, 2-1. Game time tomorrow again, 11 a.m. Next pitch from Perkins. Popped up, foul. Hit the top of the fence and bounced back in. So the count 2-2. And that's up high for ball 3, full count. Heading to the top of the third in the AAA traditional state tournament. Spring Hill American still leading Mariana 1-0. Anthony Crum calling the play-by-play for JockJive on that one. That's ball 4 outside. 2-out base runner for DeSoto County. Sends up Kanayan Crumity. Number 1. Back to your shout-outs at 3-5-2-5. 352-258-8450. That's 352-258-8450. Swing and a miss for strike one. Throw to first. Goes into right field. Will the runner go? Yes, he's going. The throw, well, now they got him in a pickle. Not sure which way to go. And they are going to run him down. Nice play. They mob him, but Jackson Williams makes the tag out, and the inning is over. We'll see if that momentum will carry over for Blountstown. DeSoto County fails to score here in the bottom of the second. We move to the third. Let's read this shout out real quick, and then we'll go to a break. Let's go Blountstown. Strike them out. Isaiah Perkins from Papa Kinney from Rochelle, Georgia. We'll take a break. We'll come back for the top of the third. DeSoto County 3, Blountstown nothing here on JockJive.com.
The official sports web streaming provider of Dixie Youth Baseball is JockJive.com. Now, you don't have to miss the big game, whether in another part of the state or another part of the world. Catch Dixie Youth Baseball on JockJive.com, and when the game is over, the joy of listening and watching the coverage has just begun, because every game broadcast by JockJive is now archived at its conclusion. Plus, you can catch the game on your mobile phone or iPad. JockJive.com, the next best thing to being there. Dixie Youth Baseball fans, did you know that in this season there were $72,000 scholarships awarded to deserving high school seniors throughout the 11 states in which Dixie Youth Baseball is played? Any high school senior who has played Dixie Youth Baseball is eligible to apply for a scholarship. The Dixie Youth Scholarship Program, just one of the good things that are a part of this program. Sportsmanship is one of the goals of Dixie Youth Baseball. At times, we see good sportsmanship displayed by everyone, except for some adults. We feel that as adults, regardless of whether or not they're active in the program, they're supposed to set a good example. Everyone can do this as they sit in the stands cheering for their favorite team. Be a good example of sportsmanship. Yell for, not against a team. In this way, you can set a good example of sportsmanship. Fans are as much a part of the game as
the first batter bunts it right side to the new pitcher on the mound. The throw to first, not in time. Must have been dropped at first because it looked like the throw had beat the runner. That would be an error to allow Cole Watson, to reach base safely. Our new pitcher is number 16, Dalton Hill. And here's another bunt attempt by Boosie Ingram. He bunts it foul for strike one. So Dalton Hill replaces Matthew Mason. Mason pitches 2 innings, allows no runs on 2 hits, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts. Also, Kanayan Crumity has gone into center field. Runner at first. That means the tying run is on deck. Next pitch from Hill. Another bunt, right side. Hill to it. Underhand toss this time, and they get the out. 1-3 sack bunt. That's the first out of the inning. Runner in scoring position for the number 12 hitter, Alex Dunlap. It's fouled off for strike one. Blountstown looking for its first run of the game. Next pitch from Hill. That one's up high for a ball. And the count 1-1. One pitch inside, ball 2, 2-1. We're in the top of the third, game scheduled for 6. Next one in there for a strike, 2-2. Wrapping up the AAA state tournaments, the traditional and B division on Wednesday. Swing and a miss. First strikeout for Dalton Hill, and that's the second out of the inning. 2 outs. Top of the order with Creed Whitworth. Creed struck out his first at bat. He's 0 for 1. First pitch outside, ball 1. Cole Watson at second. Blountstown looking for its first run of the game for a 2-out rally. Next pitch, fastball in the dirt. 2-0. Our shout-out number once again, 352 area code 258-8450. Send your shout-outs via text message to 352-258-8450. There's another fastball. This one's in there for a strike, 2-1. 2-1 with 2 outs. DeSoto County on top, 3-0. 2-1 pitch, ground ball foul to third, and the count evens at 2-2. DeSoto County getting its 3 runs back in the first inning. The 2-2 pitch. Fastball. He blew it by him. Swing and a miss. And the inning is over. Hill with a couple of strikeouts. Back-to-back to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the third. It remains DeSoto County 3, Blountstown nothing here on JockJive.com.
Every league in Dixie Youth Baseball sets their sights each year on the Dixie Youth Baseball World Series. In August, champions in the Majors Division, the AAA Division, or the O-Zone Division from each state compete for the #1 position in Dixie Youth Baseball. Why not combine your vacation with a week of championship youth baseball at the Dixie Youth World Series? The Sportsmanship Award is one of the most coveted awards to be won at this Dixie Youth Baseball tournament. Sportsmanship is playing hard to win, but realizing all cannot become winners. It is being a gracious loser and even more a gracious winner. Good sportsmanship involves such matters as fair play, keen rivalry, but careful observance of the rules, courtesy, and a generous attitude toward an opponent. To be considered for an award for sportsmanship, a team must, 1, demonstrate good conduct and positive attitude by all players and coaches, both on and off the field. 2, be prompt and participate in all scheduled activities throughout the tournament. 3, have fans that show good conduct and attitude toward umpires and opposing teams. And 4, be neat in appearance and dress of both team and coaches at all times. We ask all in attendance here at this Dixie Youth Tournament join the coaches and players in making these qualifications the rule of behavior while attending these tournament games. Let's make this year a wonderful year of fun and great memories.
Defensive change for Blountstown. Now in right field, number 7, Dan McDougall. Isaiah Perkins finishing up his warm-up tosses as we head to the bottom of the third. 3-0. DeSoto County on top. They're the only undefeated team here in the B division. And if DeSoto County wins, it will be DeSoto County and Franklin County tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Franklin County would have to win twice to win the state tournament. If Blountstown rallies to win, that means that all 3 teams would have 1 loss. They would draw for the bye. And we'd have 2 games tomorrow. Kenai and Crumity leading it off, 11, 12, and 1. First pitch of the inning is outside for ball 1. Next pitch from Isaiah Perkins. That's outside corner called strike. Actually, the first pitch was a ball. The second pitch a ball. The third pitch a strike. 2-1 the count. The 2-1 pitch. Well, he did offer at it on the bunt attempt and missed it for strike 2. Perkins looking for his 3rd strikeout of the game. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Good pitch. He kept it away from the hitter. Perkins with a strikeout in every inning. One out here in the bottom of the 3rd. That sends up Carlos Morales. They just moved to the 4th in the AAA traditional. Still 1-0. First pitch fouled out of play for strike 1. 1-0 Spring Hill American, which is undefeated. Same situation there. If Spring Hill American wins, it will be Spring Hill American and South Sumter tomorrow morning at 11. That one's grounded foul, third base side. And Spring Hill American is undefeated, so South Sumter would have to win twice to win the state tournament. The if games, if necessary, a minimum of 1 hour following the conclusion of the first game. 1-2 the count. Next pitch to Morales. Grounded foul again. Top of the lineup on deck. Perkins looking for his 4th strikeout. A 1-2 pitch. That one hit foul again, third base side. Good at bat here for Crumity. Fouling off a bunch of pitches. Don't forget to like JockJive on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. We're trying to reach 10,000 Facebook likes and 1,000 Twitter followers this summer. We need your help to get there. 1-2 pitch. That one's hit foul again. One-two delivery. That one's fouled back. Crumity with a long at bat here. One-two pitch again fouled off. One-two pitch again from Perkins. Fouled off yet again. It's the never-ending at-bat for Kanayan Crumity. Lefty versus righty matchup. The 1-2 pitch fouled off again. You know, Kanayan, there's a whole new world out there from left to right in fair territory. Straighten that thing out. The 1-2 pitch. After all that, it hit him. He looks at the pitcher. He's not happy about it. He'll trot down to first base. Hit batsman, and that puts a runner at first for the top of the order. Dalton Hill doubled his first at bat. First pitch to Hill outside, ball one. Throw goes to first, not in time. Let's get back to your shout-outs at 352-258-8450. As that one is swung on and missed for strike one. Here's someone that would like to give a big shout-out to catcher Colson Lochran, number 15 of DeSoto Bulldogs. So very proud of you. Love you, Grandma and Papa John from Orange Park, Florida. Base hit, right field. Although they throw, well, they'll cut it off at second. Had a chance to get the runner going from first to second. Also, Grandma and Papa John from Orange Park say, go DeSoto Bulldogs. Dalton Hill now 2 for 2. 2 on with 1 out for Matthew Mason, today's starting pitcher. First pitch from Perkins. Wild pitch. That's going to get the runners up a base. And the throw to third. Over the head of third baseman. And it gets by. The runner's going to come home. The throw to the plate. Not in time. DeSoto County adds another run. So a wild pitch and then an error to plate the run to make it 4-0. Timeout called by Blountstown. Here's another shout out. You're doing awesome, Matthew, number 2. Go Bulldogs. Love Mommy and Canaan. Also in the Ozone State Tournament, here's a score to pass along. Graceville 4, Franklin County nothing in the bottom of the second inning. Both teams undefeated in the Ozone. DeSoto County plating another run here in the third inning. 3 in the first, 1 in the third, 4-0. Game scheduled for 6. Not sure here what we're waiting on. Okay, they were wanting a pitch count on Perkins. Looks like he'll stay in the game. Matthew Mason at the plate. Base umpire and the home plate umpire are going to get together. Dalton Hill at third with 1 out. Mason steps back in, and the next pitch from Perkins. Swung on and fouled back. One and two the count. The next pitch. Outside for a ball. Now we got a little fracas going on in the outfield on one of the fields. Fans are distracting and running most of the DeSoto County fans over to see what's happening. Next pitch to Mason. Swung on and hit right back to the mound, but right past Perkins over to second. That'll actually be an error on Perkins, trying to backhand it. And the run's going to score to make it 5-0. Nothing DeSoto County here in the third. Again, if they win, they'll have to be beaten twice tomorrow. DeSoto County lost all their fans. They went over there to see what was going on on the other field. Some kind of a fight going on. And that, I think, will be it for Isaiah Perkins. We'll see. I know we're checking the pitch count. By the way, the pitching rules for this tournament, 75 is the maximum number you can throw. If you throw between 1 and 40, you don't need any rest. 41 to 65, you need 36 hours rest. 66 plus, you need 48 hours rest. Abel Nedley will bat with a runner at first. 1 out and 2 runs in. By the way, in the AAA traditional state tournament, Mariana has tied it. A bunt right back to the mound. And the throw to first will be in time by Perkins. 1-3 put out, 2 away. Mariana 1. Spring. Actually, no, they've added another run. It's 2-1 Mariana in the fourth. Mariana trying to force 2 games tomorrow. This one hit in the air to right field. Back goes the right fielder. It's over his head. Up against the fence. That's Colson Loughran with a hit. He's heading to third. And he will slide in safely with a triple. RBI triple to score Mason. And DeSoto County with a 6-0 lead. That sends up Dalen White, who singled in 2 runs back in the first inning. Well, a couple of big errors again in this inning have helped open the door. This pitch outside, but I think he may have called that a strike. Looked like a ball, but I believe he signaled a strike. We'll see when he flashes his count. That one's high and away for a ball. Mariana fans making some noise. They may have scored again. That one's high for a ball. And the count, 2-1. So he did call a strike on that first pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, runner at third. And the next pitch swung on and hit out of play right side. Mariana did play another run. It's 3-1 Mariana in the fourth inning in that game in the traditional state tournament. Must-win game for Mariana. Spring Hill American is undefeated. The 2-2 pitch, or that one's high for a ball. I've lost count now. 3-2. Back to your shout-out to 352-258-8450. Way to go, Bam Bam Colson, Grandma and Papa John. Thank you, guys. And that one low and inside, ball 4. We'll put runners on the corners with 2 outs. Evan Rowe to the plate. But that will be it for Isaiah Perkins. We'll take a break. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we come back. Our score, 6-0 DeSoto County batting in the bottom of the third.
What makes Dixie Youth Baseball different? Well, one good rule is required participation. During the local season, every player on every team is required to play in every game, and all tournament players are required to bat at least once in every game. It's not a perfect rule, but it's much more than most youth baseball organizations do, and it allows each baseball player to be an active participant. Just being a part of each win or loss means so much to the child. They just want to belong, and Dixie Youth Baseball sees to it that they do by making this a regular rule. We think this is a step in the right direction, the child's direction.
Hey, business owners, looking for a way to reach and rock your potential customer base into checking out your products and services? Then you need to advertise on JockJive.com. We broadcast hundreds of sporting events annually all over the country. Football, baseball, basketball, softball, it's all right here. Whether live or archived, it's on JockJive. Reach the masses. Call 334-488-1385 or email info@JockJive.com.
We invite your support and contributions to the Dixie Youth Scholarship Fund. Offering financial assistance to hundreds of former players was not accomplished easily. Funds for these scholarships came from many sources, including donations. We ask you to consider making a contribution and by doing so, help more graduates from Dixie Youth Leagues to continue their education. All money collected for the Scholarship Fund is given for scholarships. No funds are kept for administrative purposes. If you would be interested in knowing more about the scholarship program, contact one of the officials at this tournament. They will provide information and explain what to do. On behalf of those who have received scholarships in the past years, may we express our appreciation for your support of the scholarship program. Thanks to you, it's working.
The pitch to Evan Rowe. Well, outside again, but called a strike. Somebody said something from the first base dugout. I'm not surprised. That ball appeared to be way outside. That pitch closer in, called a ball. So maybe justice served there. 1-1, going to go to second. Runners at second and third with 2 outs. Jackson Williams from the stretch. The next pitch. That one is taken low for a ball. 2-1. Two balls and a strike with 2 outs. Next pitch. Line into right field. Base hit. 1 run will score. They're waving home another. Throw to the plate won't be made. DeSoto County tacks on 2 more. And it's now 8-0. Go back to your shout-out to 352-258-8450. Go Dalen White from Randy and Jenny in Hardy County. Another one. Nice hit, Colson. Nanny and Papa from Cape Coral, Florida. Go Bulldogs. Thank you, guys. First pitch, a strike to Parker Evans. 5 runs have scored here in the third. It's 8-0. Evans bounces this one over to the shortstop, and the shortstop will go to the bag. 6 unassisted first choice to end the inning. But DeSoto County just a couple of runs away now from advancing to the championship at the end of 3. It's DeSoto County 8, Blountstown nothing here on JockJive.com.
Are you a friend of JockJive on Facebook? Do you follow us on Twitter? Have you subscribed to our YouTube channel? If you aren't, don't, and haven't, please do. We are growing exponentially and want you to keep up with us. Plus, we want to stay in touch with you. So go to the homepage of JockJive.com to like us, follow us, and subscribe on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. We'll jock and roll together.
Are you aware of the scholarship program available to participants in Dixie Youth Baseball? Hundreds of men and women have won scholarships and used them to help pay for their education after graduating from high school. 70 $2,000 scholarships were given away this year. To apply for a scholarship, you must be a senior in high school, complete the application, and mail it by March 1st to be considered for one of these awards. If you played Dixie Youth Baseball in past years and you will be a senior in high school next year, we encourage you to think about this opportunity. Many are glad they did.
Here are some things you may not know about JockJive. We're one of the nation's premier sports production companies. From audio only to full-scale video productions, we can do it all. Our list of clients is continuing to grow and includes the Southwestern Athletic Conference, Gulf South Conference, Georgia Collegiate Athletic Association, Alabama Community College Conference, Perfect Game, Great American Rivalries, youth sports like Dixie, American Legion, Babe Ruth, plus a litany of high schools, junior colleges, and more. We've worked with names I bet you recognize, like Johnny Manziel, Trent Dilfer, Doug Williams, Monty Coleman, and more. And we travel to practically every part of the country, from New York to California, Florida to Minnesota. Every budget. Just go to JockJive.com and contact us to get international coverage for your next sporting event. Your athletes deserve the best. They deserve JockJive.
Dixie Youth Baseball is dedicated to building the youth within our community to become responsible citizens tomorrow. The real goal of the program is to teach fair play, honesty, and love of God and country. Those who play Dixie Youth Baseball are generally better for life as a result of the lessons they learn in how to meet and accept as members of a team and in the game of competition. Help us in the Dixie Youth program by offering your services as an adult volunteer. Lend a hand to our youth. There's no greater calling.
All right, top of the fourth inning. And a little internet issues now, so just bear with us as we switch internet. Isaiah Perkins leading it off. That pitch is taken outside from Dalton Hill. Next pitch up high for ball four. Leadoff walk for Isaiah Perkins. May have to restart here. First pitch a strike to Brahim Washington. This one hit pass off the glove of the third baseman. Everybody's going to be safe on the air. First pitch a strike to Jackson Williams. Bear with us, folks. We're experiencing some internet issues here at the ballpark. That one's in there for a called strike. 0-2. Swing and a miss. And Williams out on strikes for the first out of the inning. They've lost internet here at the ballpark, so we are switching to our hotspot. Still working on the issue, folks, so just bear with us. We've got 2 on with 1 out. Tyler Jones, the batter for Blountstown, here in the top of the fourth. And another strike to Jones, who's now behind in the count, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, 2 on. And the next pitch. Swing and a miss. Jones out on strikes on 3 pitches. Back-to-back strikeouts for Dalton Hill. And there's 2 away. That will send up Cadence Hires, who struck out his first at bat. First pitch fouled off for strike 1. After this half inning, we'll disconnect and reconnect. See if we can get some kind of a picture for you folks. Looks like it's clearing up a little bit, but we're still in our hot spot, so just bear with us. This one's fouled back for strike 2. No ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Dalton Hill looking for 3 strikeouts in a row to end this top of the 4th inning. The 0-2 pitch. Fastball low and inside for ball 1, 1-2. Perkins at second, he walked. Raheem Washington at first, he reached on an error by the third baseman. Hill came back with back-to-back strikeouts, and how about a third in a row? Caught looking as Hires, and the inning is over. Dalton Hill finishes by striking out the side. We head to the bottom of the 4th. It remains DeSoto County 8, Blountstown nothing. You're watching live coverage here on JockJive.com.
Are you a friend of JockJive on Facebook? Do you follow us on Twitter? Have you subscribed to our YouTube channel? If you aren't, don't, and haven't, please do. We are growing exponentially and want you to keep up with us. Plus, we want to stay in touch with you. So go to the homepage of JockJive.com to like us, follow us, and subscribe on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. We'll jock and roll together.
Are you aware of the scholarship program available to participants in Dixie Youth Baseball? Hundreds of men and women have won scholarships and used them to help pay for their education after graduating from high school. 70 $2,000 scholarships were given away this year. To apply for a scholarship, be a senior in high school, complete the application, and mail it by March 1st to be considered for one of these awards. If you played Dixie Youth Baseball in past years and you will be a senior in high school next year, we encourage you to think about this opportunity. Many are glad they did.
Mike Ryder back here in Marianna as we head to the bottom of the 4th. DeSoto County with a chance to win it if they can score 2 runs. The mercy rule, 10 runs after 4. Back to your shout out to 352-258-8450. This one says, go Colson from New York. Another shout out to Abel Nedley. So proud of you. Grandma and Grandpa Nedley in Port St. Joe. Next shout out. Yay, Matthew. Full speed ahead. Love you from Grandma Charity. Jackson Williams on in relief for Blountstown will face 8-9-1. DeSoto County hoping to wrap it up in this inning. And the first pitch hits Jet Kellogg. He'll trot down to first base. Actually, that was Carlos Morales, coming in for Kellogg. That sends up Lincoln Phillips. Top of the order on deck. Another shout out. Go DeSoto. We are cheering you on to victory from Miss Jennifer and Emilio. This one hit foul. Third base side. Strike 1. Eight nothing here in the bottom of the 4th. DeSoto County. Pitch evens the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch, good pitch, tailed away from the hitter. A swing and a miss, strike 2. Next pitch to Lincoln Phillips from Jackson Williams. Inside corner, call strike 3. And there's your first out of the inning. One out, one on here in the bottom of the 4th. We head to the top of the order. Dalton Hill, the batter. First pitch taken for ball 1. Hill with a double in the first, a single in the third. He has scored twice, 2 for 2 with 2 runs scored. 1-0 pitch in the dirt for a ball, 2-0. Over in the O-Zone, it's now 5-0 Graceville, top of the 5th. That's a winner's bracket game. Next pitch misses for ball 3, 3-0. The 3-0 delivery for a called strike. 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. The 3-1 pitch. Low and outside, ball 4. Two on. Opportunity for Desoto. They could score 2 runs to win the game here in the 4th and advance to tomorrow's championship game. Matthew Mason steps in. He'll take the first pitch outside for ball 1. Morales at second base, Hill at first. And the pitch. Curveball high for a ball, 2-0. I got the danger zone here with 2, 3, and 4 coming up. Center fielder playing deep. I mean, his back's almost up against the fence. He's not going to let anything go over him unless it goes out of the park. Three 3-0 the count. And the next pitch from Williams. Right there for a called strike. Good pitch. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 on. DeSoto County up 8 in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch in there for strike 2. Full count. It's now 3-2. Mariana on top of Spring Hill American in the AAA National State Tournament. The 3-2 pitch, that's up and in. Ball 4, and the bases are loaded. And here comes the coach out to the mound. Not sure if I read this shot out earlier. Go Colson from New York. I'll air it again. We'll take a break. We'll tell you about the new pitcher right after this timeout here on JockJive.com.
We are literally taking the world by storm. Last year, more than 3,000 cities worldwide turned into our coverage of football, baseball, softball, basketball, volleyball. From T-ball to the NCAA Division I athletics, JockJive crews have traveled this nation to provide you the finest in sports coverage. So the next time you need the spotlight glaring on your sports venture, think JockJive.com. Maybe not the only internet sports channel, but the best one.
The official sports web streaming provider of Dixie Youth Baseball is JockJive.com. Now, you don't have to miss the big game, whether in another part of the state or another part of the world. Catch Dixie Youth Baseball on JockJive.com, and when the game is over, the joy of listening and watching the coverage has just begun, because every game broadcast by JockJive is now archived at its conclusion. Plus, you can catch the game on your mobile phone or iPad. JockJive.com, the next best thing to being there. Dixie Youth Baseball fans, did you know that in this season there were $72,000 scholarships awarded to deserving high school seniors throughout the 11 states in which Dixie Youth Baseball is played? Any high school senior who has played Dixie Youth Baseball is eligible to apply for a scholarship. The Dixie Youth Scholarship Program, just one of the good things that are a part of this program.
New pitcher is number 1, Cadence Hires. He'll come in with the bases loaded for DeSoto County and 1 out. Still kind of bouncing back and forth with the internet. Looks like so far we are Looks like we're actually back up and good again here. Thanks for your patience, folks. Abel Nedley will bat. A base hit may win it. We'll see. Again, the mercy rule, 10 runs after 4. Bulldogs with the bases loaded and 1 out. Needing 10 to win. And a bunt with a runner at third. Not sure why you do that. If you're going to lay down a bunt, you can't put it right in front of home plate. That'll be a fielder's choice, 2 unassisted. Morales had no chance to score. 2 outs. And Colson Lochran, the batter, he tripled his last at bat. And he hits this one into left field for a base hit. This could win it. 1 run scores. Here comes the winning run. The throw to the plate, not in time. And DeSoto County with 2 runs here in the 4th. They get the out at third, but the run had already scored. 10-0, the final score. DeSoto County going to get the victory. DeSoto County run rules Blountstown, and they will play for the championship tomorrow against Franklin County. If Franklin County wins, they'll force the if necessary game. If DeSoto County wins, whether the first game or the next game, they will be your state champion. Congratulations to Blountstown. Great tournament, guys. I want to wish you guys a safe trip home. Stay tuned for the elimination ceremony. It's coming up next. We'll do our best to get the public address announcer as the speaker is on the pole down on the field. So it's kind of tough to hear, but we'll turn our microphone, our crowd mic up loud enough where you might be able to hear it. Final score, once again, DeSoto County 10, Blountstown nothing in 4 innings. Stand by for the elimination ceremony. I know it was tough to hear, so let me run through the players' names again for Blountstown. Creed Whitworth, Isaiah Perkins, Brahim Washington, Jackson Williams, Tyler Jones, Cadence Hires, Aiden Lane, Corbin Cook, Dan McDougall, Cole Watson, Boosie Ingram, Alex Dunlap, manager Jeremy Whitworth, assistant coaches Travis Smith, Matt Jones, Steve Williams. We thank Blountstown for their participation. And guys, have a great summer and a safe trip home. Final score once again, DeSoto County 10, Blountstown nothing in 4 innings. It will be DeSoto County and Franklin County tomorrow for the AAA Minor B Division State Championship. We'll see you tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Until then, for all of us here at JockJive.com, I'm Mike Rideout saying good night and God bless.